Hi, it's Jeannie here. Well, today I'm not going to be talking about my childhood or anything like that. I got a request from a friend to ask, is there love in my life? So, I'm not a soothsayer. I can't say there is love in your life, but I can tell you how the cards are falling, and I can give you advice on what to do. You know, we are all in charge of our own destinies. I mean, you can pull all the cards in the world you want, but, you know, you are the person who is in charge of your life. Bottom line. So her question was, is there love in my life? So I pulled the cards to see if there was an answer. We had a nice discussion about some things, and I've already pulled the cards. I've already got my storyline going. But the card that fell from the deck was this one. And it says, bring fun into everything you do. Whatever you do, make it fun. I told her, if you're going to spread out the wheat, put on your dancing shoes and put a hat on so the wheat doesn't get in your hair as you throw it into the air to get this wheat grass growing in your yard. Just have fun. Be happy. That's the card that fell from the deck. And I would say that is a good card. Now, we talked about her family, and we talked about her going back into her business. She enjoyed it. I enjoyed it when I was in Oklahoma. So, you know, so the cards here said that she needs to make financial steps. My light is bad. Okay, take steps to assure the financial security for yourself. Okay, make your wise investments. Okay, and plan. It says plan on your retirement. Yeah, so if you're going to do your new venture, that is part of planning on your retirement. And it will definitely bring joy into your heart, because that's something that you really and truly like to do. And you'll have nothing but success there. But you need to be cautious and take wise action when you're making the plans. You know, you got to bring the details down so you know exactly what you're doing. And it says be kind to others. Okay. Now, as you're starting this new career change, you're feeling challenged over money issues. You know, so if you need assistance from others, ask. Because you are going to feel some money challenges there. But overall, with this career that you're choosing now, you're going to be happy. It's a good deal. Just plan it wisely. Okay. Now, I made my storyline with these deck of cards. And they had 4 major cards. So what you're talking about that you want is going to be a major life change. You know, you're setting up your business again, and okay, is this the man for you? I don't know. That only time will tell, okay? So we have renewal. Oops, my cards fell. It's always, It's not one thing, it's another, isn't it? Okay, get back there. And you're not falling either. Everybody behave. All right. Renewal. You know, look back at your past. Look at your future. Look at your present. Okay. And as you're reviewing your past, present, and future, you can plan on a bright future. Okay? Understand, what is your life purpose? Do you know? And another thing is, if it's not what you think it is or what it should be, just remember, release all judgments of yourself and others. Don't judge yourself. Don't judge others. Just, you know, think about all the accomplishments you have in life. You do have a bright future. I see it. I think you are a beautiful woman, and I think you're a well-accomplished woman, but I think you're too hard on yourself. Now we got the Lovers. It says true love is long-lasting. Choices made. You're going to make choices from your heart. Okay? And then you need to return yourself to good health. And when you go back to this other card over here, what did I do with it? When you put fun in everything that you do, your health is definitely going to improve. Because the endorphins, you know, you get high on yourself. You find joy in yourself. You will return to your good health. Now we have the Four of Summers. You've been distracted a lot. And you have failed to see the magical opportunities that lay in front of you. You've been taking things for granted. People are supposed to do this and people are supposed to do that. Well, maybe we are, but we don't. Maybe we should, but we won't. So you need to disconnect from life and then come in, find your joy, find yourself, love yourself. Okay? Don't be distracted. Okay? Now you have the Chariot. Chariot. It's two horses and they're pulling in different directions. That's how I vision the Chariot. You have to make decisions, and success comes from dedication and self-discipline. Celebrate your accomplishments. Okay? Bring the spotlight on yourself. I'm not saying brag on what you do, but what I'm saying, leave your work at home. When you go meet this man, give him your smile, give him your joy, and men respond to that. You know? And let's see. Just, you are an incredible person. Sometimes I find myself very envious of you. I have accomplished a lot, but never would I have accomplished what you have accomplished. Okay? Your horse pulls you one way, the horse pulls you the other way. And what do you get? You get balance. Okay? Balance. You know, you can listen to everybody's input. And you can take that into consideration. Okay? But bottom line, when you're listening to all the advice and everything, you have to take in what's good for you. All right? Now, as far as this storyline says, there is love out there. But you need to take your time. Don't rush. Let everything develop naturally. Give him that sanctuary that he needs. And you need it too. Like every time you go see him, it's a mini vacation. And just bring joy into every conversation you have. Oh yeah, you're going to have bad hair days. But overall, leave your problems, your concerns at the door. Just bring your beautiful self through that door. Okay? Let's see. You have time. No time to rush. And that takes care of that, cards. Okay, the bottom of the deck, I don't remember if I did that. So if I did, forgive me, I'm going to do it again. The bottom of the deck says, set aside your concerns for now. You can make decisions later. Solutions come from meditation. You need more sleep, and you do need those mini vacations. So, now, if you have any questions on that, be sure and let me know. Get all my cards back together. Now, we want to know what Michael said. And Michael said, be gentle on yourself, okay? Now, I want to read this, and as you people know, you people. That sounds terrible, my friends. It's not you people. Y'all understand that because of my eyesight, I have difficulty reading, and the light seems like it's never good. One day, I am really and truly going to fix this light. But Michael says, be gentle on yourself. My prayer, Archangel Michael, please guide me in treating myself with gentle, nurturing love in everything I think, speak, and do. Help me know that I deserve this compassion. I release any feelings of guilt to you that I may have experienced, that I may have lasting peace. So I'm going to go to the book, and forgive me if I mess up, because I got to get the light just right. Archangel Michael is guiding you toward honoring your sensitivity, emotionally and physically self. You have been pushing yourself too hard, and often you have been belittling yourself. Don't do that. You're not imperfect. You may not be perfect, but you don't have imperfections that you need to judge yourself on, okay? Because they're in your imagination, okay? This card serves as a reminder that you're doing the best you can in these circumstances that you are dealing with. So give yourself a break, slow down, and be good to yourself. Okay? And remove yourself from harsh relationships. They don't serve you. Okay, you know to eat healthy, you know to stay away from chemicals, but you need to get more sleep, your beauty sleep. You need to just find joy in that bed when you go to bed at night. So do I. Nothing like refreshing yourself. You need quiet time. Be gentle on yourself. For sure. Now, we moving to the dolphins. Everything's falling. And I lost my card on that one. I remember what it is. Wonder what I did with it. I put it out so I would remember. Ah, there it is. I don't know where the card is to show you because I messed it up. But it was, let yourself receive. And that's really important. You know, you are a giver and you give a lot of stuff to people in so many ways. Not, you know, in your good morning, your hellos, your material gifts. You give a lot. And you truly enjoy giving. So when you let other people give to you, you're going to enjoy it in return. They experience the joy of giving. And when you give them a gift, each time, you are, that's your generosity, okay, of a receiver. You give it to them, they enjoy it, and then you receive the joy of giving. But you also, when somebody gives you, you have to enjoy that gift, okay? I notice sometimes you don't do that. By receiving, you replenish yourself and balance the mate and female, and you balance the, see, we're talking about mate, so I see male, I see mate. So maybe that's the word you need right there. That you need to balance your male and female energies within and around you, okay? By allowing yourself to receive, you can swim into the flow of life that will wash away any stagnation energy, bringing you into a new form of abundance. And create more energy, bringing new forms of abundance and new types of opportunities. Even the simple gift of receiving is healing. And it is a powerful step in manifesting what you want in your life. I think I really messed that up, but the bottom line is you are a giver, but you need to allow yourself to receive more. And in the process of learning to receive and learning not take things for granted, you're going to heal yourself and you're going to be more open to love. That's a great thing. Now, I pulled from the animal book, I pulled a seagull. Oh, my nose itches again. It must be the fan, just messing up my nose. The seagull says, now is a good time for deep emotional healing. And you do have a lot of healing that needs to be done. The emotional sea that is hovering just below your consciousness is a well of feelings that needs to be acknowledged and expressed. Expressing emotions doesn't mean you're indulging in them compulsively or creating drama around them. If there are tears, just let them simply be tears and allow them to flow. Cry or laugh as much as you need to. Explore these feelings by sharing them with someone you trust, or write them into a journal. Paying close and can turn the page, I can. by paying particular attention to the sensations in your body. These sensations are clues to the layers of emotion that have just below the surface of your awareness. By either talking or writing them down, you will bring them into awareness, find relief, and create an opportunity to release them. Don't let this be a theatrical experience, one where you act or you try to force yourself to feel something that you're not. Make sure that you include a good dose of humor from time to time, particularly if you are dealing within the darker, scarier emotions. It is not necessary to cleanse the emotional or psychic scars that have remained from earlier experiences too frequently, but now is the time to do so. You should find yourself starting to get lost in a whirlpool of memories. Change the scenery by physically moving or intentionally distracting yourself in some way. It isn't necessary to cure yourself of the feeling of association with those memories. Although it is interesting, instead simply release some of these pressures that lurk below the surface. You might have to think about that, but you have issues. You know, if something doesn't serve you, let it go. And I would say that it's best to journal, because you want to go out and put joy everywhere you have, and you don't want to dwell on your imperfections that are not real, okay? This is your imagination. So when you're going out, you know, take your joy, whatever you're doing. Find positive things in the day. You know, what doesn't serve you, let it go. That's the bottom line, let it go. Ah, see, I found it. There it is. Allow others to give you loving care and receive it without guilt or apologies. You know, like I said before, you're a wonderful and beautiful woman. And there has been many times I had envied you because of the things that you can do, the trials that you have had. You know, but just put them behind you and start on a new you. A loving, beautiful you that you really are inside. And then I found this to read. It's joy. God's supernatural joy is the kind that bubbles up from your midsection and fills you with hope. It gets you through the hard times, giving you the reason to move forward. Best of all, the Lord gives it to you freely, gives it freely to all who ask. May your joy overflow. John 15:11 in the New King James Testament. These things I have spoken to you, and that may joy may remain in you, and that your joy may be full. May your joy be full. Love you. Remember, y'all, subscribe, like, and share.